Hi, my name is Dato. I'm a trainer here at FFC. Today we're going to be talking about the dumbbell. In this video today, we will talk about the safety and etiquette of dumbbells. Then we're going to go through some instructional movements with the dumbbells, exercises that you can do on your own. And lastly, we're going to piece together a workout that you can do on your own using the dumbbells as well. Let's get started. All right, so now we're going to start talking about the dumbbells a little deeper. So, number one, first and foremost, the dumbbells are a full body experience that activate more than one muscle group when using them. Always important to remember that. A few little safety tips we want to talk about as well. Whenever we're using the dumbbells, we never want to drop them. Usually we have rubber flooring, which is protective, but they will bounce. When holding the dumbbell, we do want to make sure we have a nice firm grip. We're going to talk about this a little bit later. This helps activate muscle all the way up the arm into the lats, giving you that full body experience that we talked about. When using the dumbbells, we also see that we have numbers labeled on all of them. When done using the dumbbells, re-rack them in the proper placement, aligning with the number. Dumbbells are also a very versatile tool that we can use for a lot of different movements. Always important to remember that. When done with your dumbbells, please wipe them down before returning them as well. So now we're going to move on to some instructional exercises that you can do. Up first, we're going to do a hinge pattern. So this is going to be called a RDL, Romanian Deadlift. When holding the dumbbells, as we talked about before, we want a nice strong grip to get activation coming all the way up the arms into the lats. We're going to hold the dumbbells right in front of our thighs, and we're going to act like someone is pulling our hips back. So I'm going to reach back with my hips, keep a nice soft bend at the knee, flat back, eyes looking straight ahead, and I'm going to stand back up tall, bringing my hips forward. Nice slow hinge down, controlled. Soft knees, flat back, drive through the hips up, locking the hips, keeping a nice, strong, active core. Setting them down nice and gently when you're done. The next movement we're going to look at is the squat. All we're going to need is one dumbbell for this movement. When holding this, we're going to place our hands right underneath and grip the top. When we're holding this here, we don't want our elbows to flare out. We're going to hug our elbows nice and tight to the rib cage. Again, this is going to keep our lats active and keep nice posture so we do not round the spine. Feet are going to be about hip width apart. We're going to pull straight down towards the floor. The knees are going to spread apart a little bit as I go down and drive through the floor to stand back up. Again, pull yourself down. We're going to take a big breath in through the nose here. And we're going to exhale back up nice and tall. As you pull down, remember to keep an active core, knees pushing out, drive through the whole foot coming up. Next, we're going to go to a 3-point row. Again, just one dumbbell for this one. When setting up, we're going to come right over the top of our bench. We'll only need one arm on here. The arm that is on the bench, we're going to press into the bench with a locked elbow to keep the lat nice and engaged. Feet about hip width apart, soft knee joint. So this is very similar to our hinge position we were in earlier. Locking out the arm, I'm going to pull this right hand towards my hip. Big breath in as I reach. Exhale as you pull. Lastly, we're going to go through our chest press. We'll need both dumbbells for the chest press. We're going to have a seat. Make sure to place the dumbbells on your thighs to start. Nice secure position. Strong grips. We're going to lay back with the dumbbells and hug them towards you as you lay back. We want to make sure our feet are driving down into the floor, the whole foot. Relax the neck on the bench. As we press up, I'm looking to press at the top where my wrist, elbows, and shoulders align. I'm going to pull down nice and slow. Think of that row as you're pulling down. Nice strong grips. Punch back up. Wrist, elbow, shoulders align. Pull down. Press up. When you're done, pull the dumbbells nice and controlled next to your ribs. Sit back up. Place the dumbbells on the thighs. And now we can set them down nice and gently. All right, so now we're going to start the workout. The format for our workout is going to be 30 seconds of work, 30 seconds of rest. Our first two exercises we're going to pair together is the RDL and the chest press, which we learned earlier. Make sure to use a timer on your phone. Any timer will work. We're going to work for 30 seconds again, rest to recover for 30 seconds, and then move to the next exercise. So let's get started. This timer will ding, so it'll let me know when I should go. So I'm going to get set up, soft knees. I'm going to stand up tall. There's my buzzer. Nice hinge, moving the hips back, eyes straight ahead. Drive the hips through to stand up. Big breath in, exhale out. Reaching back with those hips, thrusting them forward to stand up tall. And there's my buzzer to rest. Make sure when you're resting, breathe, try to get your breath back. Nice controlled breathing. Shake out the arms if you need to. We want to stay nice and loose here. Okay, we've got about 15 seconds. I'm going to shift these over. Our next movement is going to be our chest press. So again, when picking these up, I'm going to bring them up on the thighs. Lay back, hug them tight to my body. Exhale on the press. Big breath in, exhale out. Make sure we're driving the feet into the ground. That keeps my hips nice and active here. And rest. You will go through this 2 more rounds. Same format, 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off. Our next exercises we're going to do, we're going to pair the squat with the 3-point row. So let's get started with this one. Same exact format as the last one. Remember, for both of these movements, we only need 1 dumbbell. So, when I go to pick this up, I'm going to grab it here, hug it up to the chest, readjust my hands. Elbows tight. Big breath in through the nose. Exhale up. Remember to push the knees apart as you go down. Keep the chest nice and tall. Active core. Think of keeping a nice crunch. Big breath in. Exhale up tall. When you're done, we're going to bring it down. Use the hinge to set it down. Next, we're going to set up for our row. Remember, use your rest to regain your breath. Shake out your arms. Nice and loose here. We've got about 10 seconds. Remember, for that setup here, we're using that hinge position we did. Nice straight arm. Feet about hip width. Pull the wrist to the hip. Inhale down. Exhale through the pull. Left arm has a nice locked elbow, and I'm actively pushing through the bench, controlling the way down. And rest. So now we're going to do the left arm, same exact thing. So same setup we did, hinge. Now my right arm is my post. We'll set up, we'll grab the dumbbell. Okay, I'm ready to go. Exhale through the pull. Remember, I'm pulling that wrist towards the hip socket. Nice strong grip here. When I'm reaching down, I don't want the weight to pull me. I want to control the way down. Keeping nice posture in the spine, soft knees so the weight stays into the hips. And rest. So, you would go through that round 2 more times, giving you 3 rounds total. That will complete the workout. This workout should take about 15 minutes to do. So if you pair this with some cardio, 30-minute workout, should give you a great workout.